Okay, here we have an interesting setup. I'm at Silverstream station by the lovely Silverstream village. Here's a school and the shops, very, very nice, and McDonald's over there. Nice area. And now this is an interesting setup because you can see we have 4 sets of lights and bells here, accounting for 4 Western Cullen Hayes E-bells and 8 total sets of Griswold light units retrofitted with LEDs. Now that seems like overkill, but these are actually 2 separate level crossings, because as you can see, this station has a centre island platform. So what we actually have here is a very similar setup, well, almost identical setup in fact, to Paikakariki and Plympton stations on the Kapiti line, where we have one level crossing that handles the southbound track, which is this side, and a separate level crossing entirely that covers the northbound track over there. So yeah, and as you can see, both crossings have also been modified with electric gates and the stupidly dangerous and pointless emergency exit gates, which do nothing other than incite people to jump the crossing, but that's a debate for another day. So yeah, right, I have absolutely no idea when the next trains are due, so I'm just going to stand in the middle and hope for the best. This is the northbound track. Bells have still got their original speed. I'm just being careful because there's a southbound train due in a minute as well, and I'm keeping my eyes out in case that one activates. Yep, there it goes. Excellent, we got both on at the same time here. Yes! That's better. I think the bells are ringing slightly slower on the southbound side anyway, or at least on one of them. Perfect. I knew they were both due around about the same time, and I was right. There we go. I knew that the northbound was due first though. It's kind of difficult to tell because it's not like the one down the line now. You've got a dead straight bit. It's curved here and it's curved there. So I really don't know when the train's coming until the crossing activates. It's basically, that's it really. Yeah. Just one last thing before I do go is just to give you a scale of the proximity of this level crossing to the one I did in my other video. Here's the 2 that I've just filmed, and the one that I did in my other video is just up there. You can just see the lights on the southbound side there. So that is how close these 2 level crossings actually are to one another. But the problem is I couldn't hear that crossing activating because the northbound was active. If there was no northbound and it was just a southbound, I'd have probably heard that one activate, especially as the wind's blowing this way, and then I'd have known that that one was going to go. But because the northbound was already ringing, I couldn't. But that's how close these two pedestrian crossings actually are to one another.